Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Yesterday, I closed Bitcoin on the potential 4-hourly rising wedge, and now some of those trades are activating. I'm going to show you on the video. We're going to look at my Bitcoin trade. I have some altcoins. I closed 50% of the altcoin positions yesterday before this rising wedge, and I've got buy orders set down. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. Bitcoin sitting at 82,800. Yesterday was a very weird day. Look at this. We were at 85. I closed my trades. I warned everyone that we're going to get a drop on a rising wedge. We came down. Actually, my trades closed down here. Then I started to add. I added here, and then Bitcoin pumped. It looked like it was going to invalidate my rising wedge. And then we shot up to 85K, and then it came crashing back down to 82, and another Bitcoin added here, which is beautiful. We're going to jump into the charts, but very weird looking manipulated chart, really. That looks so fake. We will pump tomorrow for 4 weeks. It will be sideways between 90 to 70K. People discussing. You can join them. Click on this to join the Guru Chat. Know what you own and know why you own it. Peter Lynch. The market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Warren Buffett. 2.8 trillion market cap, 1.89 million viewers. Bitcoin price.live. You can set these charts up on your TV screen as well, so they're always in the background switching. 60K bonus on Bybit if you use this QR code. Take the Crypto Master Course, Stock Guru Master Course to learn all this. We're in 32 fear. Funding fee 56%, Bitcoin numbers 56, funding fee slightly positive, almost 83K. We got down to 82K low, and this was just super manipulation. We had like a 200 or what is that, 50? So it's like 500 Bitcoin buy that shot us up to 85K, which is interesting. We'll jump into my trades, we'll jump into technicals. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into my trades. My Bitcoin trade negative 1,800. You could see how I got chopped out a little bit. I sold here because of the rising wedge. Then it looked like it was invalidating my rising wedge. So I entered a little, like one position there and one Bitcoin here. Two Bitcoin here and one Bitcoin here. And I bought the Bitcoin on that dip on the bottom, and slightly that one's in profit. But funding fee is slightly negative, so I'm getting paid to keep this trade open. It's a 3 Bitcoin trade. It's negative 1,700 so far. It's a $250,000 trade. I've got more buy orders at 76, 75, 69, 72. So you can see I've got buy orders all laddered down to activate. Let's go into, and my trade 1,700. Yesterday, the account high was 585. So it pulled back about 15K yesterday. On the week, it's up about 30K, which is beautiful. And you can see that I've sold about 50%. This is what I'm holding on tokens. You can see my token holdings. I've got MCRT, US, mainly USDT, some Doge, some Uni, some World, and some Ton. I sold, you can see where I bought Ton and then where I sold it after the pump. I bought Ton a few days ago here at $2.90, and I sold it here at $3.40, and we're sitting around there. We'll jump into technicals for Bitcoin, and based on that, I might add more alts. We're going into technicals for Bitcoin. The weekly candle is finished now. The weekly candle for last week is finished. A green hammer candle, which is a good sign. A little bit of bullish candle, a little bit of a bounce, but not much, to be honest. Volume was quite strong last week, which is good to see. You can see this yellow trend line. We've been going up this trend line since 2023. You can see it's bouncing first wave, first to second corrective, second to third wave, biggest impulse, third to fourth corrective. So I am expecting that we correct to 69 before heading up to the fifth and final wave before ABC correction. I don't think we've had an ABC correction yet. I think we're still in this wave count. You can see 1, 2, first impulse, first to second corrective, second to third impulse. So fourth to fifth won't be that big, because it will be, so probably maximum we're going to get to the high that we were, because the fourth to fifth wave is never bigger than the second to third wave. But the stochastic on the weekly is oversold. So as you can see, whenever it's overbought up here above the dotted lines, as I teach you in the Crypto Master Course, time to sell. Whenever it's oversold down here, time to buy. You can see this play out many times on the chart. If you follow every time, if you follow that bottom chart down below and just watch that. So every time it's below the dotted lines, you can see here, time to buy. Above the dotted lines, time to sell. Below the dotted lines, time to buy. Above the dotted lines, time to sell. You can see this kind of pattern on the stochastics. Very accurate indicator. Crypto Guru Bot is still a blue buy, which you get in the Crypto Master course. It fired back in February 2023 at 20K. Bitcoin Indicator Bot fired a sell at 108K at the top, has not yet fired a buy. So just keep that in mind. Let's go closer to the daily. On the daily, we're in a clear rising wedge. Oh no, in the daily, we're on a descending wedge. You can see here, descending wedge. These work by building pressure like this and then breaking out the base of the triangle. So the target would be 94K. But just keep in mind that it breaks out. Usually it should do something like this. And then break out here. So the breakout would be April 1st. Potentially. Let's go into the 4-hourly, but you can see clearly on the 4-hourly rising wedge here on the smaller time frame inside this bigger descending wedge. Rising wedge does the opposite of what I just showed you on the bigger time frame, breaks down. So first target would be the main target is actually going to be 76 for this bounce, but the main target before the breakout would actually be here, because again, descending wedges play out like this. Here would be the target to enter at 73, and then we break out to 94. So just keep that in mind, that potential drop. On the 4-hourly, though, we are oversold, but you can clearly see it's a rising wedge on the 4-hourly, and the target would be 76. So I would try to add trades on these positions. Like, where will I add trades on Bitcoin? I want to add trades on, this is the main support. So until we get to this point, this is the main one, 65K. That's the strongest support. That's where you want to start going heavy long, and that's one of the strongest. And then the next strongest is 49. Do I think we get down that low? No. But they are buy targets. Another buy target is on this yellow trend line. You can see here just above it, I would say 71 or 73. And then we have another one at 76. So these are where I want to buy these lines, 76, 73. I want to have buy orders down on these supports. Horizontal supports are always the way to go. But again, keep in mind on the weekly, we are oversold. But you can see 73 is a buy area, 65, 59, 49, 76. All of these are buy support. So these are support lines as we come down. So 76, 73, 70, 65. And you can see I've got these orders already set. Bitcoin getting a bounce here after, look where I added that one Bitcoin. So I sold here on that potential rising wedge, but then it looked like it was going to invalidate it. I'll show you what I mean. You can see here that I sold on the breakdown of this rising wedge. Then we got a little bit tricked. You can see here it broke down, and then we got a little bit of a pump back inside. So it looked like it was, so it broke down, then it looked like it was going to invalidate it. We got a pump back in, but it was just fake, and then we're breaking down again. So its target is 76K. And you can see I've got these orders already set. So I've got buy order at 76K. I've got half a Bitcoin, 75, 69, 72 for one Bitcoin. These orders laddered down. I also need to put an order at 65, 59, 49, 73. 73, yeah, I have 72, 69. So I need to add at 65, 59. 65. I don't think we go that low, but it is very possible if you follow Bitcoin. 65 and 59. 59. So you can see I've got all these buy orders set down. 59, 65, 76, 75, 69, 72. All buy orders for Bitcoin. My Bitcoin trade almost back in the positive. I closed this trade $3,000 in the positive. Then I bought here on that breakdown that looked like it was going to fake, that was going to retake it. Then we broke down and my trade added here at 82. Added one Bitcoin there. So you can see all the buy orders for Bitcoin. Let's go into some altcoins. You can clearly see that trend line on Bitcoin, though the target is that yellow trend line. So just keep that in mind. 69K is, in my opinion, probably best case scenario. So I would try to, the main trade I would take from here is at 69K off this support. And then target is 95 back towards that high. That risk reward is 12 times, risking 2,000 to make 26 per Bitcoin, 26K. With no leverage, 10x would be 260K. But again, just keep in mind that pattern that's playing out as I teach you in the Crypto Master course. Let's see what else we've got. Total market cap descending wedge on total market cap. So it looks like altcoins could have a little bit of a rally here. Builds pressure, breaks out, retests, and bounce. So it looks like altcoins could have a rally. BNB, double bottom on BNB at $400 and $500. There was a double bottom on BNB, which is good to see. Solana, the low on Solana was 113. So keep that in mind. If you want to set trades on Solana, 113 would be safer spot, which is crazy. Solana is down since Trump took office, since the high. Solana, January 20, he took office. So here, Solana is down 61%, which is crazy. 61%. Ethereum 1900, the low on Ethereum seems to be holding. We didn't drop down. The low was 1750, and today we didn't even drop that much. Descending wedge playing out, and it's retesting, ready to break out, everyone. Descending wedge on Ethereum. Builds pressure, retest, bounce with volume. But 1750 was the low. So 17 and 15 is the low. So I'm going to set Ethereum buy orders on those lows. I've got one. So I'm going to set buy order on Ethereum at 1750. $17.50, 10 Ethereum at 1750, 10 Ethereum. You can see that order is set, and then I'll also set one at 1500, 20 Ethereum. $1,500, 20 Ethereum. So I've got those buy orders set for Ethereum. Let's see if there's any altcoins that are oversold that could pump. I want to keep looking. Ethereum, TON. Let's look at the pattern on TON. Clear descending wedge and a big bounce on on TON. The low was $2.40. And I've got buyers on TON at $2.40. You can see here, $2.50, $2.80. Now we're at $3.50. Where I bought TON 2 days ago, $2.70, and I sold it here at $3.50, and we're sitting around there. But it looks like a bull flag, actually. I'm going to add more to some of these alts. Uni, I'm going to add 3,000, bring up my position buy $3,000 worth of Uni. I'm going to buy Doge, $3,000 worth of Doge. I'm going to buy TON, $4,000 worth of TON. Bring my positions up to 10K for these altcoins. And World, I'll buy $3,000 worth of World. So those orders are set. They're all slowly executing. And it's going to bring those positions, 10K World, 10K Uni, 10K Doge, 10K TON when it activates. And I've got this Bitcoin trade open, which is now 1,200 in negative, but it's about a 3 Bitcoin trade. Could be the bottom here, you know, but I want to keep... I've got orders laddered down 59, 65, 76, 75, 80, 72. Maybe I put one at 80K. 80K for Bitcoin, 1 Bitcoin. 80K, 1 Bitcoin, confirm. So you can see all those orders that I set down, which is beautiful. Your post, waiting patiently for Bitcoin dump, 75K, nice. Good morning, bro. Thanks for all the videos. You're welcome. First one, beautiful. This made me forget about all my problems. Very nice. Join us in the Telegram. There's 204 of you online. Hold on, Mr. Shorted his closed his. There was a guy that made a $350 million short on Bitcoin with a target of 59K. People tried to liquidate him yesterday, and it got a bounce. So they tried to push it up to liquidate him, and then it got a bounce. All the links are down below. Sign up to Bybit, get a 60K bonus. Main exchange I trade, biggest liquidity, lowest fees. Weex, $200 bonus on sign up. KYC free worldwide exchange. JamesCryptoGuru.com for the courses and for the Telegram. That's my updates in the market. Those are my trades on Bitcoin, altcoins. Added more into Uni, World, TON, and added more trades for Ethereum and Bitcoin. Ladder down. Love you all. Have an amazing day. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Congratulations who sold with me in December and at the peak, like buy the rumor, sell the news on Donald Trump. We sold most of our positions then. Now we have capital to buy back into Tesla and buy back into alts and Bitcoin after these 30% drop on Bitcoin, 60% drop on alts. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.